It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
A absolutely gorgeous afternoon for baseball here, and we're at the campus in Nottingham here for some baseball as the Northstars are ready to take the field to take on a streaking Ewing Blue Devils baseball team, and that coverage is here for you live on the WBCB Sports Network. Hello everybody, my name is Ryan Baxter. Before we get into the broadcast, just a quick special thank you to all the sponsors making this stream happen today. That's Team Toyota, the Capital Health System, the Revere Restaurant, Kessel Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford, the Hamilton Township Animal Shelter, Saw Funeral Homes. Once again, thank you very much, and my name is Ryan Baxter. Joining me on color today is going to be Joe O'Gorman. Joe, it's always a pleasure to have you here next to me. It's a pleasure to have you on this beautiful day for baseball, and we got a really good game in front of us today. Nottingham is coming off of a really tough loss against a pretty decent Hamilton West team, while Ewing is kind of on the opposite end of things. They've won 2 straight here, and they're looking to establish themselves here as one of the better teams early in Mercer County, while Nottingham is looking to bounce back with a chip on their shoulder here.
Yeah, you're right there, Ryan. Ewing's come in and won their last 2 have been 2 one-run games. They came back on both of them to pull them out, so they're coming in with a little bit of confidence. And like you say, when these Hamilton schools lose to each other, it's never a happy day. So coming off a loss to West is going to make it a little bit of a, like you say, a chip on the shoulder of Nottingham. Want to come out and prove that, you know, they're a little bit better than they showed the other day. You know, it's interesting. You got 2 teams that seem to have a few freshmen that are really making their name this year, so it should be an interesting game.
Let's look over some of those players, including some of those freshmen. We'll go over the Northstars here first. Leading things off for them is Luca Gaglione in the 2 spot, Alex Alonso. Right behind him in the 3 is Austin Wright. Cleaning things up for the squad is Nick Gaglione in the 5 spot, Ethan Miller. DHing today is Joey Septek. And then in the 7th spot, Nolan Farr. 8 is Luke Formica. And then 9 is Braden El Nagar. And then not in the lineup, but playing right field is Gabe Bittner.
Good afternoon,
then we're going to look over at the things for the Blue Devils here real quick. Mason Chisholm is going to be leading things off. He's going to be out in left. Michael Gamboa Ordini is pitching and hitting second. Sam Simpkins is the catcher hitting third. Jake Bush cleaning things up. He's going to be playing third. Batting fifth is Sam Leibowitz out in center. The first baseman, Ryan Grieg, is going to be hitting sixth. Tommy Ordini hitting seventh and playing right field. The designated hitter is Zach Greener. And then the 9-hole, Ashton Ford playing second. And then rounding things out position-wise here, shortstop Wilfrey Rodriguez. We're getting over some of the introductions. Nottingham being introduced first. Last time these 2 teams faced each other last year, it was Ewing coming out on top, and kind of the same cycle that we've seen for Ewing this season in general, Joe. It's just been one-run baseball pretty much all the way through. They've been getting into these hard-nosed games, and we'll talk about this a little bit more when we're back after honoring America. You're watching high school baseball on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology has a highly rated and award-winning dermatology team with over 130 years of collective clinical experience. They've been voted as the region's best dermatologist and doctor for 20 consecutive years. Over 1,500 five-star reviews from satisfied patients. Take care of your skin Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Getting his warm-up pitches and getting himself ready to go is Alex Alonso for the North Stars. And as I was saying before, we had to honor America there. Last time these two teams faced each other, it was a 2-1 victory in favor of the Blue Devils. And like Joe mentioned earlier, the last 2 wins by 1 run in general for Ewing, that seems to be their game. They get right into their style of play and then they don't look back.
Well, they're not a team that's going to quit on you. They're always going to try to come back. And when they beat, I think it was Notre Dame, they scored 6 runs in the 6th inning after being down 5-0. So can't ever count them out. And like we said, the North Stars are always going to battle.
Ewing is definitely one of these teams that is always going to make it difficult. They're never going to make it easy. But Nottingham is always one of these standard bearers, especially when it comes to baseball and these spring sports like that. You always come to this field and you're always trying to beat the North Stars. They're never a bad team, so Ewing's got another test in front of them.
Plus, you got two head coaches that have, been dyed in the wool in Mercer baseball. Dave Angebrand spent at Ewing for a while, and Charlie Iacona's been over here at Nottingham for a while. Both of them grew up in Mercer County baseball, so they know what it's all about.
This game does mean a lot to a lot of people watching here. It's always fun to see the local teams come out and just have a great game against each other, whether you want to talk about the other game that we have today going on the WBCB Sports Network, where Jordan Hirsch and Rich Fisher are over there on the call. That's Hopewell Valley versus Lawrence. That's another fantastic game that we got going there. But yeah, it's just, we're expecting a very fun day of baseball, and it couldn't have been a better day weather-wise to have it.
That Lawrence team with that former Nottingham head coach, Jimmy Mayers, having another good year.
Undefeated start to the year again for the defending CVC champs. Starting things off is Mason Chisholm, and the first pitch to him is swung on. It's sent into foul territory, but Farr, trying to make a play, drops.
Coming up there swinging.
Aggressive early out the gates for the left fielder, Mason Chisholm. Bit of a new look lineup-wise here for Ewing. He's leading off last time as well with Sam Simpkins as one of the guys that typically hits at the top of this order as well. 0-1 is lined into center field, but it looks like an atom ball, and that's exactly what it is. Right into the glove of Luca Gaglione.
Always good to get that first out there, Ryan.
And that'll bring up the opposing pitcher today, Michael Gamboa Ordini.
Now batting the pitcher, number 4, Michael Gamboa Ordini.
And the first pitch fired in from Alonso is on the ground to the second baseman, Elnager. He gets it, keeps it in front of him. Just in time to get the out. Good stretch there from Farr.
Plus, second baseman did a good job of staying with the ball, coming up with the play there.
Almost a disaster play there, but good on the freshman out there. One of the freshmen Joe alluded to, and Braden Elnager, who's been having a solid season himself.
A lot of freshmen dotting these two lineups.
First pitch of this at bat. It's called a strike. This is Sam Simpkins. He's catching today for the Blue Devils.
That's the first pitch it wasn't swung at.
And there was a beautiful hook that got it in there, too. That one left outside there. 1-1 count now.
Simpkins going to make him work a little bit here, I think.
Simpkins, one of the leaders of this Blue Devils team, one of our Capitol Health Player of the Games the last time we had Ewing on the broadcast. That's a ground ball, and they're going to call it fair. Hustling down the line and beating it gives Sam Simpkins an infield single.
Got out of that batter's box quick.
It was a tough play down there. That one was hugging the line there, and that Nick Gaglione on the play there, just not enough mustard on the throw to get the out. That sets up Jake Bush here, the other third baseman. First pitch of the at-bat, swung on and fouled off.
Turned out to be a pretty nice day. Started off cold, but warmed up real nice.
Yeah, I gotta wake up quite early to it's quite early this morning, so
El Nagar.
got it. And Braden El Nagar, I apologize to the El Nagar family for mispronouncing that name. The count is 0-1 here to the cleanup man Bush. Breaking ball in there for a called strike.
That was a nice pitch.
Alonso trying to work out of this one with just one hit allowed. Relatively clean for him so far. 0-2, Simpkins has a big lead over there. That one, they're going to say it's outside. Looked like Alonso was getting ready to walk off the mound there. He thought it was in there. And he fires in. Simpkins takes off. Pitch is called a ball, and it gets into center field, but not enough for Simpkins to make any movement there.
Simpkins stole that one on the pitcher. He was there long before the ball got there. Runner in scoring position for Ewing early here.
Looking to jump out to an early lead here. These Blue Devils, like I said previously, riding a decent little win streak. 2 games, and they were 2 tough ones. West Windsor, Plainsboro, and Notre Dame. And as Joe mentioned, both 1 runs. And that one called strike 3. Alonso gets his first K of the game, and it's looking.
Couldn't have come at a better time for him.
And now the North Stars looking to reply here in the bottom half of this inning here on the WBCB Sports Network. And celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do, and they have it all. From new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks, they got a great variety of EV vehicles to go along with all those. They service all makes and models, and Haldeman Ford is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year in business. And since 1899, proud to be a part of your greater Hamilton Township community is Saul Funeral Home. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business that proudly supports our community and has guided families in Mercer County when they need it the most. Their caring, dedicated, and compassionate staff is always ready to go above and beyond to bring you closure that you deserve while celebrating the unique life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. They're proud to sponsor today's game and hope you enjoy it. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. We are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. Springtime is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale right now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Ordini getting done with some of his warm-up pitches here. Let's go over the Nottingham lineup again here. Luca Gaglione leading things off. Alex Alonso behind him. Austin Wright is hitting third. Nick Gaglione cleaning things up in the 4-hole. Ethan Miller in the 5 spot. Joey Septek hitting for Gabe Bittner, DHing in the 6 spot. Nolan Farr hitting 7th. Luca Formica is going to be hitting 8th. And Brandon El Nagar batting 9th. Warm-ups are done and over with. Gamboa Ordini ready to go to face off the center fielder, Luca Gaglione.
Today's starting pitcher for the Blue Devils is number 4, Michael Gamboa Ordini. Leading off the North Stars, the center fielder, number 8, Luca Gaglione.
Saw some aggressive swings early from the Blue Devils. I'd be interested to see how the North Stars are going to come out and approach like that as well.
Well, I think a key here will be which team can get up on top. That always makes it a little bit easier for you.
Luca Gaglione leading things off. Not off to the hottest start at the plate. NJ.com's got him hitting 188 to start this season, but there's a lot of baseball left to play for the young sophomore as he takes a strike there. Breaking ball stays outside there. Didn't really break in too much.
Wasn't a breaking ball.
4:30 to dead center field out here. Love to see somebody just absolutely torque on one and send it out all the way out there over the fence. I've seen a couple inside the park home runs as Gaglione fouls that one off, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody clear the fence here, Joe. Dead center, that is.
I'm sure somebody's done it more than once. Put a couple balls out there on Hamilton Avenue.
Just hope nobody was driving by when they did it. 1-2 to Gaglione, just off the outside corner. Good pitch there from Ordini, but not enough plate. 2s. And the pitch. That one cut on and skied out in between left and third. It fell foul there. Chisholm was on his horse trying to get that one. Like a race between him and Jake Bush to try to make the catch. But we're going to do it again here with Luca Gaglione. The count remains 2-2.
That ball kept fading left on him.
Yeah, he was trying to track that one with every fiber of his being. Gaglione making Ordini work for the first out of the game. Ground ball fouled off again.
Ordini looks a little bit like not a fastball pitcher here. He likes to work the corners, throw some breaking stuff.
Trying to be like Greg Maddux, trying to paint things over there for the Blue Devils. He's trying to get Gaglione here as he fouls another one off. That one's going to the school. He pumps his fist after fouling that one off. I think he knows that. Look, he may have thought he was late or early on it. He didn't recognize it, but he's pumping his fist going, yes, I fouled it off.
That ball, somebody picked it up, taking it back to Bromley with him, I think.
Let's hope he doesn't hit one of his classroom's windows there. That might be a failing grade after that point. That one lined through, base hit. A heck of an at-bat there from Luca Gaglione, and it rewards him with a nice little single up the middle.
Yeah, he did a good job holding, waiting on the pitch he wanted to hit.
Number 13,
He got the pitch he wanted, put it where he wanted it.
Now Alex Alonso stepping up. We saw him come out to a pretty solid start that first inning. He had a nice little strikeout and only that one hit. Give it up to Sam Simpkins, but that's pretty typical with Simpkins at the plate. The first pitch of the at-bat taking off Gaglione. The throw from Simpkins looked in time, but sliding underneath the tag is Luca Gaglione.
did a good job getting a good break on that. Catcher made a good throw.
It was a laser beam throw off the arm of Sam Simpkins, but Luca Gaglione just a little bit faster. Now the pitcher with a runner in scoring position, trying to help his own cause here. Ordini took a look back at him. Dancing off the bag now as a chopper here to the third base side. Little miscommunication there. It looked like Ordini thought that Bush was going to come in and get that one, but he went back to cover third. So now the corners are juiced. Nobody's out. And that brings up the cleanup man here. Or not the cleanup man, the three-hitter in Austin Wright.
And Wright's having a heck of a year for Nottingham. Sophomores, what's he hitting? Something like 600 something?
Austin Wright behind the dish is hitting 684 to start things out here.
I think he has 6 extra base hits.
2 of them are home runs to go along with it. 1211 OPS, or slugging percentage, I should say, for those who like to keep track of the big stats like me. 1200 slugging. That's video game numbers. Granted, we're only like 3-4 games into the year, but that's ridiculous. Pickoff attempt over to first. No dice.
Wright could put Ewing in a position they like. Have to come from behind.
Ewing is used to trailing and coming from behind here. Gamboa Ordini trying to prevent that here, but he's got a tall mountain to climb here. No outs, and he's behind. Throw over again to the runner. Sliding back in safely, Alex Alonso. First 2 batters for the North Stars have reached, one on an infield single. That one was Alex Alonso, and then Luca Gaglione laced one into center field. That one outside. 2-0 now to the catcher Wright.
I'm sure Ordini wants to be careful with Wright, the way he's hitting.
That might be why he's staying a little bit away from him here. I know they had to do their scouting reports before coming into this game. You can't hit 600 and have nobody know about you. Taking off now from first, Alonso, the throw down, cutting off the top and scoring a run here is Luca Gaglione. It looked like Ewing had a play set up there.
Yeah, they did, but it's just the throw from the catcher was too high.
Looked like it was going to go to Ashton Ford, but as mentioned by Joe, just a little too high there. Off from Sam Simpkins, and it brings home the first run of the game for the North Stars. With that throw as well, Alonso did advance safely to second, and now taking a walk is going to be Austin Wright.
Number 15, Nick Gaglione.
And honestly, with how he's hitting so far for Ewing, that's best case scenario. And now here comes the cleanup man, Nick Gaglione. That one a little low there. Almost got behind him. 1-0.
Can't be digging too much of a hole here for Ordini.
Nick Gaglione hitting .278 on the year to start. Solid little clip for the senior third baseman. As he looks at that one, I believe they called that one just outside as well.
Yeah, it was also a little high, I think. He's struggling a little bit out there right now.
Ordini
trying to find the strike zone.
Yeah, he really is. He's having a hard time getting that breaking ball just to break right over there and clip it. That one cut on there, not waiting for a strike, Nick Gaglione.
Yeah,
almost to the softball field.
He liked that pitch. He was going to swing at it as soon as he saw it come in.
I mean, sometimes when we've seen it a lot now in like Major League Baseball, on 3-0 counts, usually the golden rule, you take it so that you get that strike. You don't want to force it out, but we've seen a lot of cuts like that, so the game is definitely changing in that regard. Alonso in scoring position. Wright just walked. 2-1 to Gaglione. Cuts ground ball to second base. No chance at 2, but they do get the first out of the inning here. Gaglione make it a 4-3 put out there, but the runners advance. Now stepping up the shortstop
Ethan Miller.
for the North Stars, Ethan Miller.
Little single here would be nice for the North Stars. Jump out on top 3-0.
Be nice for Ethan Miller as well, who hasn't gotten out to the greatest start at the plate here for the North Stars as he grounds one to the left side. It's going to be fielded. And the play was not made by Ryan Grieg as it got underneath them and bounces all the way over to the softball field, I believe. Yes, as the runner does get second and both runners score, it's already 3-0 North Stars here. Give 2 RBI to Ethan Miller, and maybe that'll get him going the rest of the way this season.
18, Joey Septak.
And now the DH Septek looking to add more damage to this inning.
It's an E5, unfortunately.
I believe that would be an E6 because the
Six.
the play
it was
me.
a shortstop. Yeah,
Yeah, it was Wilfrey Rodriguez, I believe, on the play.
You're right.
Ground ball to the right side. That one's going to get through. Not Simpkins, Ryan Grieg, as a run does score. The ball gets through to Simpkins, and now taking second is Septek. It's just been a calamity of errors out here for the Blue Devils to not even get out of the inning here because they still have 2 outs to go.
Definitely a rough start here.
Throwing the
Now
ball
batting
around
first
to
baseman,
end
number
that
27,
last
Nolan
little
Farr.
edition of baseball. Definitely not what you want to see there for anybody, not just a Ewing fan, but that's another basic baseball thing right there. If there's no play, you can't be throwing the ball around like that. Stuff like that happens. Now looking to add more damage, the big first baseman, Nolan Farr. The name like that and the kid as big as he is, I'd like to see if he could hit that ball very far. Another young man looking to turn things around at the plate. So far, he's got a 167 clip to start his season. He's got an 0-1 count. Cut on and miss. Healthy hack from Farr.
Dini's got to stay around that area there.
Ordini in his first big leverage count of the day here. 0-2 to the first baseman, Farr. And the pitch. Left it alone. Looked like he was going to take a hack at it, but good discipline there from Nolan Farr to let it go. Ordini just trying to focus on the batter here. Duck on the pond out there at second. The pitch. That one hit him, it sounded like. Or are they going to say it's a foul ball?
I think he got his hand.
Yep, it clipped him right on the hands there. Farr. Wait, maybe? Nope.
Foul ball.
Foul ball, I guess. I thought that one hit him right on the top of the hand there, but they're going to say it hit knob or handle, I
I
guess.
think he got a little bit of both.
He didn't sell it too well.
No.
Trying to be a tough guy there.
Supposed to roll on the
Got
ground.
him right. Being a tough guy got him right back in the batter's box.
Yep.
Now a 1-2 count here. Ground ball fouled off. We've seen that a couple of times here for Nottingham, starting out the game even with Luca Gaglione. Fouled off a bunch of really nice pitches there when he had 2 strikes on him, and it ended up having a base hit here, and now Farr following suit of the leadoff man.
Breaking ball got him that time last. Had him reaching.
And this time it's a ground ball to the second baseman. Not fielded cleanly, he kicked it away. The inning of horrors continue for these Blue Devils. The corners are back to being juiced. 1 out here, and now stepping up, Luke
Now batting
Formica.
the left fielder, number 4, Luke Formica.
Formica out in left field today for the North Stars. He's hitting .273 to start the season, so this is absolutely the guy you want up here if you're a North Star. First pitch. Left outside, 1-0.
I never made errors when I was playing because I
No?
took a glove and a fork. The glove to stop it, a fork to pick it up.
Joe O'Gorman with the knowledge that you can always use a fork. It's not illegal, kids. Faking the takeoff, and taking off now is far. It looked like he hesitated there. Simpkins did get out of the crouch pretty quickly to get up there to get the ball, but either way, it was a pretty easy take a second there for Farr. And now Formica with 2 in scoring
Ewing
position.
desperately needs an out here.
They can eliminate the chance of a double play here with Farr advancing on the wild pitch. Now Ordini is behind 2-0 to Formica. 3-0 now to Formica. That one looked like it could have gone either way there, and I don't know if Gamboa or Ordini is enjoying the strike zone that he's getting right now from our home plate umpire. Three and 0. Right there, strike 1. Now let's see if he can get back into it.
Has to be a little frustrating for him out there when you see the errors behind you that have happened.
Oh, no doubt. And that one, ball 4. No advance on the base paths there from either base runner. So the bases are now loaded here. And now stepping up the freshman, Braden Al-Nagar.
Now batting the second baseman, number 21, Braden Elnagar.
As noted, Elnagar having a very, very solid start to his freshman campaign here as a member of the North Stars. 294 and contact there, out into dropping. No, not dropping. Tagging up and going. Septek, no.
Wow.
Looked like he threatened it for a second there, but just off the hands of Elnagar. And that's the second out of the inning here.
Now batting center fielder, number 8, Luca Gaglione.
Now back to the top of the order here.
Didn't take long to score up my scorebook.
No, not at all. Me too. As now with 2 outs here, back for his second time this inning, Luca Gaglione with the bases juiced. Cut on. That one drops for a base hit. First one scoring is Septek. The second one scoring is Nolan Farr. And you can give Luca Gaglione his second hit of the inning, and it's a 2 RBI single.
That was a beautiful shot to center field, line drive.
Oh, indeed it was. That was picture perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better swing.
Alex Alonso.
And now Alex Alonso with a chance here. His second at-bat of the inning here. His day couldn't be going much better as an opposing pitcher. Your offense comes out and scores 6 runs. Your life just got easier. Corners now. Cut on and fouled. That one went above us into the back parking lot of the North Stars.
It's a great start for Nottingham, 6 runs.
Yeah, he couldn't have said it better, Joe. Exploding here, the North Stars. Like I said previously, it was a tough loss to a rival in West as the throw down. They got him. Nope. The ball kicked away. Wow, it kicked all the way into the outfield there. And in doing so, I believe Formica just came around to score. So now we can make it a 7-run inning.
Taking advantage of their speed they are here in this inning.
Yeah, absolutely they are. It's a 1-1 count here to Alonso for now his second at-bat of the inning. Ordini just trying to work out of this one. That breaking ball just clipped nothing but dirt. Alonso takes that one high for a ball. It's 3-1 here, and now there's a chance that this inning just is going to keep going here.
This is one of those Nottingham games. Their 2 wins, they've scored 27 runs in their 2 wins.
And
so
that
they're already
one
off
low.
to 7.
Could have been 8 there if the backstop was a little bit bigger. But Alonzo now, he walks.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Austin Wright.
And now Austin Wright. Oh, no, we got a pickle in between first and third, and he's out. The run doesn't score. Tagged in between first and second was Alonzo. Gaglione did not score on that. But, man, this nightmare inning for the Blue Devils finally comes to an end. 7 runs come across for Nottingham, and Alonzo's going to try to lock down this lineup here on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned for second inning action.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It is important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccines. Whether you or a loved one needs an annual flu shot, a COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. Are you or a loved one homebound? The division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. For families that may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children, and most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit HamiltonNJ.com for more information, services, and upcoming clinics and eligibility. HamiltonNJ.com/health. That's HamiltonNJ.com/health. Stay healthy, Hamilton. And now open in Hamilton, DiLorenzo's The Berg at 147 Sloan Avenue. Tyler DiLorenzo, third-generation pie maker, brings his iconic Trenton tomato pies back to Hamilton. Try their tomato pies, including their mustard pie or clam pie, fresh salads like their famous antipasta salad, along with homemade soups and sandwiches and more. DiLorenzo's The Berg is proud to be back in Hamilton, serving the high-quality pizza with warm, friendly service since 1938, and hopes you enjoy today's game on the WBCB Sports Network. First pitch fired in there by Alonzo to the leadoff man, Sam Leibowitz, is the strike, 0-1. Second one, ground ball to the shortstop, Miller, fielded cleanly, taking his time getting the ball out, though. Overshooting him.
He had it beat anyway, so it's an infield hit.
That is an infield single for Leibowitz, but almost advancing there. Thankfully for the Northstars, the ball clipped the fence, and it didn't give up that extra base. But now Ryan Krieg.
Baseman number 8, Ryan Gregg.
Now Ryan Gregg looking to turn things around here for the Blue Devils as, Joe, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but a disaster inning to say the least last inning.
That was tough for Ewing, very tough. You know, starting 7 runs in a hole is not fun, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. But Greg, he's used to being down 7 sometimes. He is the quarterback there for Ewing, but not in 7 like this. Pickoff attempt there.
It's a little quicker in football to get 7.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here.
He's used to scoring 7 just as quickly as he's used to being down 7 as well. Hit 1,000 yards passing this year, did Ryan Gregg. And that one is absolutely laced. That one might get down. Yes, it does. Off the glove out there of Luke Formica, and that's going to put runners on second and third. Leibowitz had to hold up a little bit just in case that one got caught, but wow, what a swing. Ryan Gregg.
Yeah, he did get all of that. I'm going to have to give him a double on that one.
Oh, no doubt. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I thought
I know.
that if it was a little bit windier, if it was pushing out a little bit, that might be a homer.
Now batting the right fielder, number 22.
Vermeeka got a glove on it, but he just couldn't get there quick enough.
Just off that tip of the glove there. Sometimes it's your best friend, but sometimes it's your worst enemy out there on the baseball field. And now trying to bring in some runners here is Tommy Ordini. Yes.
Yeah. He could pick up these two here, be a big boost for Ewing.
Absolutely, he could. 2 ducks on the pond here. Alonso's got to work out of a jam. Is that one outside?
The object of the game isn't to give him back when it's your half of the inning, though. Nottingham can't afford to give him back now.
No, not at all. An explosive inning like that, you have to shut the door coming out in this top of the second as a cut on it, I believe fouled off there. Yes, it was 1-1 there. It was Ordini fighting out there. Ordini hitting a smooth 500 on the year. Freshman right fielder out there for the Blue Devils.
A lot of young talent in Mercer County this year.
It's a lot of fun to watch. It's really cool to see because obviously we know the established guys. Pick throw back to third. He got him! Wow! What a play for Austin Wright. His great offensive season clearly showing behind the plate as well. And now one of those runs for Ewing is immediately taken away.
Ewing didn't need that.
That was worst case scenario now.
Keep this up. Dave Angerman's going back to coaching bowling.
Ordini trying to start a rally here. That one line drive to the center fielder, but again, another Adam ball there. Gaglione makes the catch, tagging up and getting into third base is Greg. Ordini flying out to center field. That's the second little Adam ball that we've seen. The first one was off the bat of Mason Chisholm, but nevertheless, it ends in an out. Zach Greener, the designated hitter, stepping
now
up.
batting the designated hitter, number 11, Zach Greener.
Does anybody know if he's related to the legendary Andy Greener, who was a longtime coach at Ewing?
I'm gonna go ahead and just say yes, just for the sake.
Andy was one of the greatest baseball coaches around.
Well, what makes sense if he is related in some degree due to him stepping onto the field here for Ewing. So just in case you missed the start of this inning, things started out fantastic for the Blue Devils. Leibowitz started out with a single, and then Greg came up with one of the best swings I've seen this year and got runners in scoring position, second and third, as that one just a touch outside, 1-1 here. And then a beautiful back pick throw there from Austin Wright to absolutely hose Leibowitz at third. And then Ordini flies out to center field. Great contact, but tagging up was Greg. So Ewing does have a chance to score here, but a ground ball to Miller. The throw pulls him off the bag. Ewing does get on the board here this inning.
Throws have been tough in this game on both sides.
Yeah, it seems like they're either just a little short, or I should say they're either just a little high, or they're pulling them right off the bag.
Right.
And now stepping in is Wilfrey Rodriguez. First pitch to Rodriguez is going to be outside, ball 1. Rodriguez hitting .333 on the year. And Zach Greener, that was his 5th hit on the year. He was hitting .500 going into this, so add a nice little point to that. 5 for 9 now on the year for the young man. Rodriguez ahead 2-0. Takes a cut, fouls it off. That one looked like it got fouled right into right there as he's taking a nice little stroll around the backstop. May have hit him in a not so favorable zone there, Joe.
Yeah. Alonso making sure his catcher's okay here.
Yeah, definitely taking his time there, giving him a chance to get a breather. One run across here for the Blue Devils. Off the little infield hit from Zach Greener. That one left up.
Yeah, it just never came down for him.
3-1 now here on Wilfrey Rodriguez. 2 outs. Greener the runner on first, a pickoff attempt. Nothing going there. Alonso trying to get through 2 solid innings of work. That one fouled off again. It was a healthy cut there from Rodriguez.
Been a long inning for Nottingham out there.
Absolutely, it has.
Been an even longer inning for Ewing, though, when you're down 7-1.
And if you're Ewing, you just kind of got to hope that you could come out this next inning and not let them explode the way that they just did. And taking off the runner from first, ball 4. Runners were moving regardless, full count with 2 outs. And it leads to a walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 13, Mason Chisholm.
And now back to the top of the order here, it's Mason Chisholm. Chisholm was the other bat that had that laser beam line out to center field to start us out here on the WBCB Sports Network. First pitch is a ball. Chisholm hitting the 250. His back pick now, no dice. I mean, yeah, you might as well just keep trying it at that point. You already got the runner at third. See if you can get him again.
They throw more balls to first today than they did to home.
No, seriously. Alonso definitely taking his time here. He's already got 2 outs. Doesn't really need to worry about the base runners here. And that one caught him for a strike.
I'm sure Charlie Iacono was sitting over there saying, please, just throw strikes. That's all you got to do, throw strikes.
Chisholm, another freshman on this team. He's got 4 RBI on the year. Looking to add to that line drive. Gets through the second baseman. And he can't field it cleanly. Coming around to score is going to be Greener. Rodriguez advances to third. And now a wild throw getting back in. Advancing to second, Mason Chisholm. And Ewing is already chopping away, trying to get back into this ball game.
Well, here they come, I guess.
Now batting the pitcher, number 4, Michael Gamboa Ordini.
Now Gamboa Ordini, who had an absolute disaster inning the last time he was out here. Pitching-wise, that is. Looking to help himself out here. And we got a meeting on the mound here. I don't think we're getting any sort of pitching change here or anything just yet, but
No, I don't think so.
just making sure that his pitcher's okay. Getting him back out there. That's exactly what it was. As everybody gets set, just so everybody is aware, April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office is proud to partner with the Hamilton Police and Mercer County Police Chiefs Association to bring you Autism Awareness Day. Join them on Saturday, April 11th at the Hamilton Township Police Department on Whitehorse Mercerville Road from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and help raise awareness to make the world a better place. Find out more about our programs and services at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. Back after the mountain visit. First pitch of this at-bat to Gamboa Ordini is going to be a strike. Oh, and 1 here. Alonso finds himself ahead of his counterpart on the hill. That breaking ball, I thought that was going to find itself in there for a strike.
From up here, it looked like a good pitch, but we don't have the best angle.
There's a reason we're up here and not behind the plate, Joe.
And then I wear glasses, so what can I tell you?
1-1 now. Third and second. That one looked like it was about to get away there, but Good play for Wright to keep it in front of him. Two runs have already scored here for Ewing. They're known cardiac kids to start this season, and they're showing it here again. He spat on that one too, 3-1.
Yeah, I'm a little bit low, I think.
Ewing definitely having a very patient approach out here, as Nottingham is just trying to get out of this inning before it becomes a problem, and that one trying to find a gap there, but instead finds the glove of Gabe Bittner, and the North Stars get out of this inning before it becomes a problem. And now let's see if Ordini can slow down these bats here of the Nottingham North Stars. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, and over 1,400 tariff-free cars ready to go at Hyundai of Trenton, 1655 North Olden Avenue. From the Hyundai, Kona, Palisade, Tucson, Santa Fe, and Elantras, all priced for immediate sale. Nobody has the selection or the special pricing that Hyundai of Trenton has. Over 1,400 tariff-free cars. If you were ever thinking of a new car, SUV, or EV vehicle, now is the time to buy at Hyundai of Trenton. Head over there at 1655 North Olden Avenue in Ewing Township and test drive one of those 1,400 tariff-free cars. 1655 North Olden Avenue in Trenton. Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes Ewing student-athletes a good luck this season. Go out there and make it count. Go Blue Devils. This message from the Mayor, Bert Steinman. Celebrating 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. New and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks. They got a great variety of EV vehicles to go along with those. Haldeman Ford services all makes and models and is known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center. Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best of luck this school term. They are more than proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. And springtime is here. Just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball. Big league future, major league fun.
Got a new pitcher out there, Ryan.
Yes, indeed we do. Taking over out there on the hill
Luis Espinal.
is Espinal. He doesn't have any stats listed right here on NJ.com at the moment, so as of now, this is his first pitching appearance as a member of this Ewing Blue Devils team.
I'm assuming he's just going to bat in Gamboa Ordini's spot.
I would assume so, because I don't see him out there on the field at all.
Leading off for Nottingham, the catcher, number 3, Austin Wright.
Gamboa Ordini, that being. So yeah, this is Luis Espinal, as pointed out by Joe O'Gorman. And he's got a tough task in Austin Wright.
Ordini's Gamboa Ordini's catching now.
Oh, Gamboa Ordini is catching. Simpkins is back over at shortstop, it looks like. We'll go over all of this as soon as we can.
Is the shortstop?
Line drive caught. You want to talk about an atom ball? That is the definition of an atom ball. That's a L5. Call it the hot corner for a reason, Joe.
Yep.
Now
Gets there quick.
Third baseman, number 15, Nick Gaglione.
Now Gaglione, the other third baseman there, probably saw that play and was like, wow, that was a good play. Gaglione, it was a ground out. 4-3. Last time we saw him up.
Sure, Nottingham would like to see another inning like they had in the first.
Oh, no doubt. They more than batted around the last inning when they put up that 7 spot. Getting out of the way of that one was Nick Gaglione. Looked like he was going to easily wear it.
Number 14, Luis Espinal.
Espinal got the pitch he liked. He fires. That one outside. It looks like Wilfrey Rodriguez moved over to second base. That one looked like it almost caught him there. 3-1 now.
Have to credit the highly respected Nottingham scorekeeper here with keeping us up to date.
We would be nowhere without this gentleman to our right. I can guarantee that. 3-1 now. Espinal in an early jam. Swung on and missed. Big, healthy cut there, Gaglione.
We tell you his name and it's on his back, but we don't want to. Other schools try to steal him away from Nottingham here.
We'll just call him that guy. Full count here. The pitch right behind him.
Ooh.
Looked like it was about to drill Gaglione there, but he draws a walk.
That was one of those Major League the movie. Just a little outside.
Just a touch outside. Shout out Bob Euchre.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Ethan Miller.
And now stepping back up is Ethan Miller, who pretty much got things started in that last inning there for the North Stars. Ripped an absolute beauty that drove in 2, and then that just opened the floodgates.
Sure, Espinal would like to cut the damage off right here, get a little double play.
Infield is definitely at double play depth. Cut on ground ball,
Ooh.
Base hit. That's going to stay down the line. Beautifully hugging the line for his second hit of the day. It's going to be Ethan Miller. And now both runners now in scoring position. Gaglione to third, and Miller off of a clean double is going to set up Joey Septek with 1 out.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 18, Joey Septak.
Septak also added on to that first inning there. He ripped a single that turned into a double that he was able to advance to second on after the throw home.
Hey, put a ball out in right field. There's 2 more out there.
Septak's got a chance. The door was already blown open, but they got a chance to blow it off the hinges here if they can get going. The curveball outside for a ball. Second pitch of this at bat. Cut on and fouled. What ended up back there. I'm waiting for it to clip one of these windows in the classroom, honestly. That would, I'd find that quite humorous.
That ball's going to Mercerville. Somebody's going to take it back to Mercerville with him.
1-1 here to Septak. Stepping off here, Espinal. Another interesting factoid here about this Nottingham lineup. No strikeouts on the day. Every out has been on a ball in play. Breaking ball outside all the way to the backstop. No movement from any of the runners. They stay at second and third. 2-1 here to Septak.
If there's many more like that, the catcher's going to give his glove up for a net.
And we call the balk here. Espinal I guess he broke his motion there, and that's going to bring Gaglione home, and it's going to move Miller to third. Costly, costly, costly mistakes.
Can't afford to look down in this game.
No.
Now, Septek, who was already hitting .316 coming into this game, he's already got a base hit, and that one in there for a strike.
He's got Miller 90 feet closer.
2 balls, 2 strikes, runner 90 feet away. Ground ball, fielded cleanly there by Espinal, getting into the rundown and missing the tag. No, they're going to say he got him. Okay. Espinal was able to tag out Ethan Miller in between home and third. So we'll give Septek a fielder's choice on that one.
Yeah, the runner broke a little too early on that one.
Now batting the first.
It was almost one of those.
Caught in the middle of no
Park.
man's land.
And tell you what, it's heads-up baseball there from Espinal to not just check and throw. He ran him all the way back there and got a very, very dangerous runner out.
Yeah, he did a good job on that.
Farr coming up for his second appearance. It was an E4 the last time he came up to the dish in that monster first inning. It's 2 outs here for the Blue Devils. Runner on first. Called for a strike there near the bottom of the zone. Espinal slowly but surely fires this pitch. That one just outside, 2-1.
Yeah, it didn't miss by much.
See, that's the I feel like it's tough up here for the both of us to see stuff like that, but
yeah,
it's
it's
like,
hard.
also I feel like the strike zone is also supposed to be its own solid set thing. As that one cut on, fielded by Simpkins. No, not fielded by Simpkins. Kept in front of him. The throw over to first. It's scooped by Greg, but not for an out there, as Farr gets on base for the second time today.
It's another tough ball there. It was tough to handle. Shortstop just didn't get in front of it.
For Luke Formica.
This infield has always been tough to field ground balls off of. You're always taking a bad hop off one of the pebbles here at North Star Field. But it's like I was saying earlier about the strike zones. It's like it's supposed to be this set thing. You know, ABS and all this stuff has strike zone as something that is absolutely a thing. And now Formica is plunked. The bases are now loaded. And it looks like we're setting up for 2 back-to-back absolutely horrible innings here. As now El Nagar is ready to step up here. And he's got the chance to mess up my scorebook even more. With Luca Gaglione getting ready to be on deck. Ball 1 to El Nagar.
It's the 6th time he's been hit by a pitch this year.
Yeah.
Formica's been drilled 6 times this year now, according to that guy in the booth. That one up high. El Nagar was the second out of that beautiful first inning. It was a little pop out to the center fielder, I believe. And that one 3-0. Bases are loaded. You can't put them anywhere. You got to come at them.
You know, Ewing can't afford to be giving up runs like this.
No, not at all.
They're going to make this a very short game if they don't stop the bleeding here.
And the pitch. Right over there. Strike 1. Septek is the runner at third. Farr is the runner at second. And Formica, after wearing his 6th baseball in the year, at first. Cut on and fouled above us.
Right over top of us.
So now the count runs full. Bases are juiced. Every runner is in motion. And we're only able to add on 1 run so far. But El Nagar has a chance to again knock the door off its hinges. Ground ball. Can't get through. Rodriguez fields it and scooped cleanly over there by Greg, saving his second baseman. And just like that, as soon as it was about to be disastrous again, Ewing finds a way to get out of it.
They did that when the first baseman made a nice play with that scoop.
And top of the third inning on the way here. Leading things off is going to be Gamboa or Dini. We'll have that coming up on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Errol Reese. Most people diagnosed with skin cancer are not even aware of their cancer. It's important to get a complete skin checkup. Kessel Dermatology offers a vast array of surgical procedures, including Mohs surgery, plus other non-surgical options. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology. Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a fourth-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of The Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's The Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's The Trentonian. Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes Ewing student-athletes a good luck this season. Go out there and make it count. Go Blue Devils. This is a message from Mayor Bert Steinman. And now I do have to correct myself here, as Joe O'Gorman told me that it's actually Sam Simpkins leading things off here in this third inning. So it's 3-4-5 for the Blue Devils, and if you're going to get anything going, if you're Ewing, you got the best part of the lineup up to do it. Simpkins is now over at shortstop. He started his day behind the plate catching for Gamboa Ordini. Is that one inside?
Yeah, Simpkins moved around a little, but he's back at shortstop now.
It was a single last time for Sam Simpkins, as that one high fly ball. Moving over and making the catch this time is Formica. We saw it just go off the glove last time, able to squeeze it and get the out here to get out the dangerous Simpkins.
He got under that one, popped it up really high.
Yeah, it seems like he just missed that one, honestly. That one could have gone a long way if that caught barrel. But now the only strikeout victim of the day, Jake Bush, coming up for his second at-bat. And that one, no strikeout this time around. High pop-up into right field. And that one, calling and making the play there, Bittner.
2 quick outs there for Alonso.
Moving through a very dangerous portion of this lineup, and now is
Sam Leibowitz.
Sam Leibowitz is coming up now, and he started that second inning for Ewing. He started with a single, ended up on third, and got backpicked by Austin Wright to end his inning. But this is a guy that could easily be considered a spark plug on this Ewing team. He showed how good of a spark plug he could be for them. 0-1 is the count here to Leibowitz. Has registered his first hit of the season earlier this game. That one caught a corner there for a strike.
Yeah, it's imperative here for Alonso to get himself out of this inning. Give his team a little lift.
Left that one. 1-2 now.
You got a strikeout pitch. This is where you throw it.
Looks like he wants it to be that breaking ball. He tried to just plop that in there. Tries it again there. No break on it. 2-2 now. Deuce is wild. Nobody on, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Ewing with 2 runs. And Leibowitz trying to get on base here. And that one low and outside. Ball 3. Count runs full to the Ewing center fielder. Alonso looking for that strikeout pitch. And that one outside.
He just overthrew that ball.
Forgot to let go of it that time. Did Alonso. Give Leibowitz a walk.
Ryan Gregg.
And now back up the first baseman, Ryan Gregg. And now Gregg, he put a nasty little swing on the ball the last time he was up. And if it was any windier, it could have gotten out of here, Joe. But he's back up here trying to get the runs going again. He takes a strike here, first pitch. He did come around to score on that last one. He moved up to third on a fly ball from Tommy Ordini, who's on deck. And that one ground ball. That's going to get through. Oh, nope, and now misplaying it out there is Bittner, and that gets Leibowitz to third, and Ewing is threatening again.
And E9 to allow him to advance.
Give the base hit to Gregg, and then an E9 out there to get Leibowitz up to third. And now back up is Tommy Ordini.
He flied out to center his first time up.
That fly out to center did advance Gregg over to third. And then it was Mason Chisholm that was able to drive him in.
Can't keep giving teams too many chances here.
No, not at all. And Ewing is definitely not the one to do so. Breaking ball for a strike. And I'll tell you what, Tommy Ordini, not a fan of that one.
I'd be tapping my helmet on that one.
No ABS at the high school level, though, for these North Stars or Blue Devils, despite I agree with Joe O'Gorman. 0-1, swung on and missed. That might have been a frustration swing after taking that one and getting it called a strike.
Well, I think it happens a lot, Ryan. You know, you get a pitch called, you think it was really a ball, and gets you in the hole, you figure, I got to swing at the next one.
He's in a big hole now, 0-2. Fouled off. Neither team is making it easy in the sense of getting the strikeout for either pitcher. Like noted, Ewing only has 1 strikeout, and it was for Jake Bush way back in the first inning here. And Nottingham has yet to swing and miss 3 times. They have been almost perfect at the plate today.
Well, Nottingham's, got a nice 6-run lead, but they keep getting themselves in trouble. They get ahead on the count, then the next thing you know, it's 3-2.
Definitely no pitch clock here at the high school level as Alonso taking his time delivering this 0-2 pitch, and he steps off. I guess that's what I get for saying something.
It's called darkness. That's the pitch count.
0-2. Just outside. Ordini out in right field today.
I'm sure Charlie Iacona wants to get as many innings as he can out of Alonso here, especially with a 6-run lead.
Cut on and miss. Strike 3. Tommy Ordini goes down swinging. It's the 2nd K of the day for Alonso. And now Nottingham looking to come back up and add on to their lead. It's 6. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd on the WBCB Sports Network.
Spring sports season is here, which means practices, games, tournaments, and a lot more time in the car. And with rising gas prices, those trips to the field can really add up. At Team Toyota, we're the MVP of MPG, with a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas. We've got the right option for you to drive. Plus, our award-winning service and collision centers will help keep you in the game. Team Toyota, ready for wherever the season takes you. Stop in today or visit teamlanghorne.com.
The Hamilton Township Division of Health offers a variety of free services to keep you and your community healthy. It's important for everyone to stay up to date on recommended vaccine, and whether it's you or a loved one that needs that annual flu shot, the COVID-19 vaccine, or a pneumonia shot, the staff at Hamilton's Division of Health is ready to help. If you or a loved one are homebound, the division's caring nurses will bring your vaccine to you. If you may be underinsured or uninsured, the division offers free routine vaccinations for children, and most residents in Mercer County are able to take advantage of the free and confidential STI and HIV testing clinic. The staff at Hamilton Township Division of Health are experienced and proud to serve the Hamilton community. Visit hamiltonnj.com/health for more information, services, upcoming clinics, and eligibility. Stay healthy, Hamilton. Now open in Hamilton, DiLorenzo's The Berg at 147 Sloan Avenue. Tyler DiLorenzo, a third-generation pie maker, brings his iconic Trenton tomato pies back to Hamilton. Try their tomato pies, including their mustard pie or clam pie, fresh salads like their famous antipasta salad, along with homemade soups and sandwiches, and more. DiLorenzo's The Berg is proud to be back in Hamilton, serving the highest quality pizza in a warm, friendly service since 1938. The tradition of Chambersburg iconic tomato pie is back in Hamilton at DiLorenzo's The Berg, 147 Sloan Avenue. Open Tuesdays to Friday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Saturdays, noon to 9 p.m., and Sundays, 4 to 9 p.m., closed on Mondays.
Tyler DiLorenzo does a great job. He really does. It's a good pie over there, and I'm glad to see him back over here. He has a place in Levittown as well.
Yeah, I grew up around the corner from the original location of DiLorenzo's, so it's nice to see them coming back into the Hamilton-Trenton area. I'll be sure to go see them before the weekend's probably out, honestly. We're back to the top of the lineup here for the North Stars. Luca Gaglione.
Tyler was a great ice hockey player at Notre Dame.
It's funny. He was out there on the ice, and I guess you would think you wouldn't expect a guy to be wanting to be in front of a hot oven like that 24/7. But I guess if you make that good of pies, it's got to be your calling.
I think with Tyler, it's in his blood.
Oh yeah, you got a name like with that DiLorenzo last name. It's almost you're born tossing dough. Like as soon as you come out of the womb, you got it flipping up there. It's 2-1 to Gaglione. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Left that one outside. 3-1 now to the center fielder. It's Alex Alonso stepping up next.
See if Nottingham can put a few more up here. I'm sure they'd like to get a little bit of a cushion and maybe get this one done early for them.
You know, that's a good start to this inning for the North Stars as Gaglione draws a walk. He's been on base all 3 times he's stepped up today.
Like we said, when they win big.
Number 13, Alex Alonso.
Now back up, Alex Alonso. Alonso also reaching base his first 2 plate appearances. And both those first 2 plate appearances coming in the first inning, mind you. As now the ball gets away from Gamboa Ordini, and that allows Gaglione to take second. Alonso, despite those 2 runs you see on the board for the Blue Devils, has been everything the pitcher that the North Stars have needed today. He does find himself in jams every so often, but he still finds himself with a 6-run lead, not really having any issues just yet. As he takes another one inside there, 2-0.
Report from the hinterland has Lawrence up 4-1 over Hopewell Valley.
Good game as well over there on the WBCB Sports Network. It's Jordan Hirsch and Rich Fisher on the call for that.
5-1.
5-1, there we go. Jordan Hirsch and Rich Fisher are talking about that one and giving you everything you need to hear. If you have the time after checking this game out, be sure to check that one out. That's going live right now on BCB as well. And that one almost drills Alonso in the back, and it's a 3-0 count. Espinal just trying to find the zone, and that time he finally hits him. And now that's a hit by pitch there, Alonso. Moving up to first. Now stepping up, possibly the hottest bat in Mercer County, Austin Wright.
Austin Wright.
We saw Wright walk his first at-bat, and then it was a line drive directly to the third baseman the second time he stepped up. And we're going to have a meeting of the minds here. Doesn't look like we're making a pitching change or anything. Probably just...
No, I think Ewing's almost the same thing. You can't be using too many pitchers in an 8-2 game right now.
No, not at all.
I mean, you don't like the way it's going, that's for sure. But, right now you just can't find somebody to throw strikes.
And speaking of throwing strikes, springtime is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league future, Major League fun, and don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. 2 runners on for Nottingham, nobody out just yet, and stepping up, Austin Wright, the guy they want up. Wright with a big cut, fouls it off.
He was looking to make it 11-2.
Wouldn't have been surprised the way this kid's swinging the bat.
Yeah. Big gap out there between left and center.
If he can get that one rolling, he's going to run all day long.
He could probably go around twice.
I think that should count for 2 runs, too, if they're able to do that. And another one, back-to-back batters plunked. And Wright not happy about it. But nevertheless, the bases are loaded again for the Northstars.
I know Espinal's not trying to do it, but it does, after a while, it gets to you when you keep getting hit.
And Gaglione stepping up to the plate now.
Needs to go up there with catcher's gear on.
Interesting. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 on the inside part of the plate to Gaglione. He looked back at the umpire like, what? Just because you got to move out of the way doesn't necessarily make it a ball. Does it make sense? No, but that's just baseball. That one left up high. No discourse on that one. 1-1 now with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ground ball right back to Espinal. 1, 2, 3. A double play.
Great double play.
No, wait, no. They're going to say he was off the bag.
Wow.
They're going to say Ryan Gregg was off the bag. The run doesn't score. However, the bases remain loaded. So don't count that run, ladies and gentlemen. It's still 8-2.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1,
But Gaglione
Ethan Miller
is safe at first.
Yeah, fielder's choice.
After the ball pulls the first baseman Gregg off the bag. But this is Ethan Miller. This is another guy who's been on base twice. And that one, a high pop-up to the second baseman, Rodriguez. Ordini behind him for backing it up. And this could be a really good thing for the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
If Espinal can get out of this unscathed, that could be a lot of momentum going for them going into this top of the fourth.
You're exactly right, Ryan.
18, Joey
This thing looked like it was doomed.
And just like that, it's Semtek now back up to the dish. He reached on a fielder's choice last time as well. That one high and outside.
Still no place to put him, though.
And, I mean, if you're going to want to put anybody in the lineup somewhere, it'd probably be Semtek. If he gets a hold of one, you know that one's going to carry. Pulls that one. Waiting on it. The left fielder, he got it. Espinal took a big old breath after that one.
Did a good job of getting out of that.
Absolutely, it was beautiful. Going into the top of the fourth, with all the momentum in the world now, are these Ewing Blue Devils. And they got a chance to cut even deeper into the 6-run lead. Stay tuned for that fourth inning to see if they can on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes Ewing student athletes good luck this season. Go out there and make it count. Go Blue Devils. This message brought to you by Mayor Bert Steinman of Ewing Township. Autism is autism. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office is proud to partner with the Hamilton Police and Mercer County Police Chiefs Association to bring you Autism Awareness Day. That's Saturday, April 11th at the Hamilton Township Police Department on Whitehorse Mercerville Road from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. To find out more about that program and other programs and services, visit the Mercer County Prosecutor's website at www.mercercountyprosecutors.com. Back out on the hill is Alonzo. Starting things out is the designated hitter, Zach Greener.
I don't know what Charlie Iacona's plans are, but I don't know if Alonzo will go much more than this. He's thrown a lot of pitches.
Yeah, he has. We discussed it briefly in between innings there. Nottingham, not necessarily the team to leave the bases loaded like that, but we've seen Ewing do it a couple of times, leaving guys on, and that goes back into what you were just saying about pitch count here. But all the pitchers we've seen have really racked up the pitch count.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know how many Alonzo has. I've used my hands and my toes, and I'm done after that. So I know he's got more than, 20.
Well, I can only count the fingers on my right hand, so I know he's got more than 5.
See, we're both in trouble. Now we're trying to get help over here for the scorekeeper.
We know we have 25 at minimum, and our scorekeeper, who's been saving our tails the entire game, he gives us that he has 52, and after that one, I'm going to say it was 53. So 53 through 4, honestly, or through 3, I should say. That's less than I expected. Ground ball fielded cleanly. Miller, the throw, got him.
Good job there by the shortstop.
Yeah, that's one of the first times we've seen, honestly, a clean throw go all the way across the diamond.
Agree with you.
And now stepping up is going to be Wilfrey Rodriguez.
Adding to second baseman number 2, Wilfrey Rodriguez.
Wilfrey Rodriguez started today out at shortstop, but after the pitching change in that second inning, he moved over to second base. Reached base his first time up as well. Cut on and fouled off.
Going through a lot of baseballs here today.
It's a good thing they have as many freshmen as there are on this team. I know when I was a freshman playing baseball, my job was to go get the foul balls. So there's no shortage of guys going and getting these foul balls. Oh, one pitch is cut on. Ground ball to the third baseman. Fielded on a backhand across the diamond. And they're going to say he got him. Wow, Rodriguez was booking it down the line there, but not quick enough. And now stepping up, trying to keep this inning going. Back to the top, 13, it's Mason Chisholm.
Nick Gaglione made a good play on that.
Yeah, backhand play, strong throw with Rodriguez absolutely barreling it down the line. Time granted. Chisholm had a base hit the last time he stepped up, drove in those 2 runs, actually. It was Grieg and Greener that came in on that little single, where he then advanced to second. That one cut on and missed. 0-1 to the leadoff man. Alonso the pitch. Ground ball right back to him. Quick hands. Saving his shins from a massive bruise. Alex Alonso, PFPs for that one. And Nottingham looking to come back up and pick their pitcher up after another incredibly solid inning of work out of him. But like Joe mentioned, that could be his last inning there. Not sure what the coach is thinking here.
How much he wants to get out of him.
I guess we'll find out shortly. We'll find out on the WBCB Sports Network as well. Stay tuned, everybody.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation. And that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Celebrating the 50 years of business and supporting your community, Haldeman Ford, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. Neighbors helping neighbors is what Haldeman Ford does and will continue to do. Haldeman Ford has it all. From new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, plus work-ready trucks, Haldeman Ford has a great variety of EV vehicles. They service all those makes and models, and they're known for their fleet service and state-of-the-art collision center. And coming soon, the area's largest new commercial vehicle center, Haldeman Ford, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow, celebrating their 50th year of business. And today's game is brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association, who would like to take this opportunity to wish all of their students the best luck this school term. They are proud to support you. This message brought to you by the Hamilton Township Education Association. 8-2 remains the score here. It's been that way since the second inning, Joe. And ever since that explosion that we saw from Nottingham, it's honestly just been the pitchers getting themselves out of jams left and right. It's been very solid cleanup pitching from these guys.
Yeah, they pitch themselves in trouble and they pitch out of it. You know, like we said, the last 2 innings, Nottingham's left the bases loaded. You know, and Ewing had a little bit of a rally and it got snuffed out on a pickoff.
Which you hate to see if you're a Ewing fan. Now, if you're curious to how rare that is for Nottingham to leave runners on base, they have 41 runs on the season as a team, but they only have 2 wins.
They're a feast or famine team. Like I said, they've scored 27 runs in 2 games.
It's a lot of scoring. That's a lot of scoring.
This was going to be another one of those games. But unfortunately, they haven't stretched it out like they probably could have.
Nolan Farr looking to be the one to do that as he gets out of the way of another one here. I'm assuming that the North Stars are also tired of having to wear these pitches now, because that would have been, what, the 3rd, I believe, hit batsman?
3rd or 4th.
Farr looking to get on base again. Reached on an error his first time up and then got on again in that second inning.
Many more guys get hit. Nottingham's colors are going to be black and blue instead of blue and gold.
Honestly, that would be a pretty sick jersey if they could get like that gold and blue going. They could get a black jersey going. I didn't even go to Nottingham and I'd wear that. 3-0. Lays that thing in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Nolan Farr.
Looks like the wind's kicking up a little bit out there.
And it's blowing all the way to right. Swung on a pitch that hit him. Looked like it, again, went off of off the region we saw earlier as well.
It looks like he hits the bat and then it hits him.
Unfortunate foul ball placement there for Nolan Farr.
That was inside pitch, too, I thought.
Yeah, it was. It was very inside. But these kids want to hit. They're tired of taking the inside and getting hits and just walking. They want to hit. Full count now to the first baseman, Farr. Full count pitch. Ground ball up the middle. It's fielded by Rodriguez off a tough hop. What a play there.
Yeah, good job by Rodriguez at second there. Stayed with the ball. Took a little bounce to his left.
That's a 4-3 put out. And now stepping up, Luke Formica.
Number 4, Luke Formica.
Formica got drilled the last time he stepped up to the plate. Possibly leading the county in hit by pitches at this point this early into the season.
First inning, Nottingham didn't get the leadoff batter on.
And that one, it clipped his little, his hand sliding mitt in his back pocket, which is shaped like the gingerbread man from Shrek. So that's another hit batsman there. And Formica adds on to his total. As that's, I believe that's 7 now hit by pitches on the year for Luke Formica.
Actually 6 for Formica and 1 for the gingerbread man.
Well, yeah, actually, another quip there by our scorers guy. 6 for Formica, 1 for the gingerbread man, as the gingerbread man slides safely attached to Formica's hand into second.
I'm not going to go there if you don't mind.
Leave that one alone if you must, Joe.
Yeah.
And this is Braden El Nagar now.
Let's not bring this press box down to the level of this game, okay?
Do what I can, Joe. And El Nagar puts a good charge into this one, but those atom balls remaining the same. That's the third L8 we've seen today. And now back up to the top of the order here in Luca Gaglione.
Number 8, Luca Gaglione.
Gaglione's been on base all 3 times. The first 2 times were base hits. The last time, I believe it was a walk. Runner on second for the Northstars, as that one left alone for a ball. Espinal trying to get out of this inning unscathed again. Be the second scoreless inning in a row that he's put up. He came in relief of Gamboa Ordini in that second inning, and Nottingham was only able to put on that one afterwards in that second inning, and it's been really quiet for them since. They got a runner in scoring position again here. Huge lead as he takes off for third. And not even sliding in there, just being safe at third base is Formica. And now he's 90 feet away. Gaglione is having a great game today.
He's been on base every time, right?
Yes, he has. 2 base hits and a walk.
And a hit batter.
And a hit batter. That's another one. So now on base all 4 times today, Luca Gaglione.
Alex Alonso.
And Alex Alonso stepping up to the plate now. Now there are 2 outs in this inning here. And corners are juiced here. Alonso was hit by pitch the last time he was up. Stop, start there, and another line drive to the third baseman. Unable to come up with this one, though, was Jake Bush. That one got through, and that's another run coming across here. It's Formica scoring, and that's the first run since the second inning for these Northstars, 9-2.
Now batting the catcher, number 3, Austin Wright.
And Austin Wright now stepping up.
What do we got for number 5? Can I see their lineup?
Yep.
Our lineup?
Courtesy running at first base, number 5, Connor Summers.
Connor Summers, the courtesy runner there, over at first base for the pitcher Alonso. If Austin Wright gets on base here, I'd expect to see the exact same thing for the backstop. He has been on base twice. He got plunked last time. He walked the first time. The only other at bat was a line drive to the third baseman, as that one to the backstop yet again here. Advancing both. Both runners now in scoring position again for, as noted earlier in the game, possibly the hottest hitter in all of Mercer County right now.
I have 7 hits for Nottingham and 6 hit batters.
Oh my goodness. That sounds about right. They have been putting a lot of good barrels on the ball. It's just, and that one's a charge put into high and deep to center field, but camping underneath it is Sam Leibowitz. And we're going to go into this 5th inning. Nottingham added another run, but it wasn't enough to get into that mercy category. And Ewing has a chance to stay involved late in this game. We're going to the top of the 5th on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hamilton Township in Mercer County is fortunate to have many fine businesses that serve our community. Saul Funeral Home is a 4th-generation family-owned business proud to support our local schools and community. Their compassionate and caring staff is there for you and your family. They'll bring the closure you deserve while also celebrating the life of your loved one. Visit their website at saulfuneralhomes.com. That's saulfuneralhomes.com. Saul Funeral Home at 3795 Nottingham Way, Hamilton Square.
Ewing Mayor Bert Steinman wishes Ewing student athletes good luck this season. Go out there and make it count. Go Blue Devils. This is a message brought to you by the Mayor of Ewing, Bert Steinman. April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office is proud to partner with the Hamilton Police and the Mercer County Police Chiefs Association to bring you Autism Awareness Day. Join them on Saturday, April 11th at the Hamilton Township Police Department on Whitehorse, Mercerville Road from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. to help raise awareness and make the world a better place. Find out more about Autism Awareness Day and other programs and services at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. And now open in Hamilton, DiLorenzo's The Berg at 147 Sloan Avenue. Tyler DiLorenzo, a 3rd-generation pie maker, brings his iconic Trenton tomato pies back to Hamilton. Try their tomato pies include their mustard pie and or clam pie, fresh salads like their famous antipasta salad, along with their homemade soups and sandwiches and more. DiLorenzo's is back in Hamilton at 147 Sloan Avenue, Tuesdays to Fridays 11 to 9, Saturdays noon to 9, and Sundays 4 to 9, closed on Mondays. DiLorenzo's The Berg. Leading things off for Ewing is going to be Gamboa Ordini. He was the starting pitcher earlier today, and now he's back behind the dish.
Alonso's back out there for another inning.
An interesting approach here. I guess they like what they're seeing out of him as he gets a ground ball over to Miller, fielded cleanly. The throw over, got him.
Got a nice hop on that, Miller, didn't he? Made a nice play with it.
6-3 on the put out. And that's exactly what you wanted if you're a North Star. 1 pitch, 1 out.
5 in a row retired by Nottingham here.
Now batting the shortstop, number 1, Sam Simpkins.
Simpkins got the day started hits-wise for Ewing in that first inning. It was a single. And then fly out to the left fielder the last time he was up, but he put all of it into that swing over there to Formica. He just missed that last one. That one fouled off over to the Nottingham side of the dugout, but he just missed that in his last plate appearance. Still only 2 strikeouts on the day for Ewing, so if you're going to hang your hat on something, that's definitely something to look at and be positive about. That one left alone, 1-1. One and one pitch fired in there. That one, strike 2. Alonso getting a bit crisper with the off-speed and breaking pitches. The 1-2 pitch to Simpkins. Cut on and missed. Alonso is starting to find a bit of rhythm out there late in this 5th inning, as that's his 3rd K of the game.
Seems like the longer the game goes on, the better he gets.
Couldn't have said that better myself, honestly, Joe. Like,
Yeah.
he'll get himself into trouble, and then he's right back to being a very solid pitcher, as he's got Jake Bush in front of him now.
Now, this is where he usually gets in trouble. He gets 2 outs, and then he lets a couple guys get on.
Yeah, that's how I kind of have it right here on my scorecard. First inning, F8, 4-3, base hit. And then got pretty much the same thing all around. Ground ball, base hit. There we go again. Jake Bush gets his first hit of the game, his first time reaching base today. It's a single into the outfield, and it's going to set up Leibowitz, who's been on base in both of his at-bats.
Yeah, Alonso's got to stop it right here now.
Leibowitz started out that 2nd inning where Ewing started to tear away at the lead for the North Stars with a single, and then he came around and got back-picked over at 3rd.
As we said in the beginning, Ewing, a team that comes back. They're never out of a game, and, Nottingham put up 7 in the 1st. Ewing could put up 7 in the 6th.
And they do have 7 outs to play with as that one gets to the backstop, and Bush on his horse getting into second base, sliding head first. – 2-0 count here to the center fielder, Leibowitz. He ended the last half inning defensively for the Blue Devils. Stepping off and re-getting the pitch here is Alonso. He got it that time. And the pitch, and picking him off. They're going to say he's safe. That was really, really close. Heck of a move there from Alonso.
Yeah, it was close. He did have a nice move.
That fooled me.
I think he got in under the tag.
If he did, he just missed it. That one was very, very close. Leibowitz looking to get this back going now and trying to get him again. No dice that time. If you were close the first time, there's usually a good chance you're not going to be that close again. All the way back at the bag pretty much now. Fires in. That one left. 3-0 now. As noted again by Joe O'Gorman, this is where Ewing really starts to pick things up when they have 2 outs, and it seems like Alonso just can't finish. That one in there for a strike. Nope, never mind, ball 4. I thought I heard someone call for a strike. That's on me.
That was a Nottingham bench.
Ah, there we go.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Gregg.
And now Ryan Gregg back up. He's 2 for 2 on the day as well. It was a double in that 2nd inning, and then the 3rd inning he had a single. That one in there for a strike.
Greg didn't like that one.
I think a lot of the ones that have been called for strikes, they've had a couple look-backs like, really?
I think he's been pretty good, though, overall for the most part.
Oh, yeah, he's been very solid. 0-1 pitch, outside. Second and first here for the Blue Devils. Picking off again is Alonso. No dice. One and one is the count. 2 ducks on the pond out there for the Blue Devils. Cut on ground ball to the second baseman. Fielded cleanly by El Nagar. The throw over to first. Got him. And Nottingham able to escape this half inning without any damage done. Now they got to come up and see if they can extend it. 3 runs ends it here. That mercy rules it. Can they get it done? Find out in the bottom of the 5th on the WBCB Sports Network.
Spring sports season is here, which means practices, games, tournaments, and a lot more time in the car. And with rising gas prices, those trips to the field can really add up. At Team Toyota, we're the MVP of MPG, With a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas, we've got the right option for you to drive. Plus, our award-winning service and collision centers will help keep you in the game. Team Toyota, ready for wherever the season takes you. Stop in today or visit teamlanghorn.com.
Hi, I'm Merrill Reese. Kessel Dermatology offers top-of-the-line medical-grade skincare products manufactured in the USA. They're tested and developed by a team of board-certified dermatology experts, and they come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Take care of your skin. Schedule an appointment with Kessel Dermatology.
April is Autism Awareness Month, and the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office is proud to partner with the Hamilton Police and the Mercer County Police Chiefs Association to bring you Autism Awareness Day. Join them on Saturday, April 11th at the Hamilton Township Police Department on Whitehorse, Mercerville Road from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and help raise awareness to make the world a better place. Find out more about programs and services at www.mercercountyprosecutor.com. And now open in Hamilton, DiLorenzo's The Berg at 147 Sloan Avenue. Tyler DiLorenzo, a third-generation pie maker, brings his iconic Trenton tomato pies back to Hamilton, where they belong, serving the highest quality pizza with warm and friendly service since 1938. Open Tuesday to Friday, 11 to 9, Saturdays noon to 9, and Sundays 4 to 9, but don't go on Monday because they're closed. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 147 Sloan Avenue. Northstars back up here, trying to add on to a 7-point advantage. And the first man trying to do so is Nick Gaglione. Gaglione reached on a fielder's choice last time. Before that, he walked and then a ground out to the second baseman. Another ground ball rolled over to Simpkins. Fielded cleanly, one step over and throws. Got him.
Good play again by the shortstop. He knew he had a slow runner. Took his time.
Simpkins
got him.
Simpkins definitely one of the smoother kids out there at shortstop. He's been a part of this program here for Ewing for a decent bit of time now. He was a little hurt last year, if we remember. He didn't pitch all that much in last year, but now he's back. And I saw him pitch against Trenton in one of their first games this year, and he looked good. He looked really good. Ethan Miller now. That one looped right over to Sam Simpkins as he makes two straight plays.
You heard you call his name, Ryan.
Yeah, he has to. He was our player of the game the last time Ewing got a dub last time on the WBCB Sports Network, so he definitely knows. Miller did pop out to the shortstop, brings up Joey Septak. Cut on and missed. 0-2 now to the big designated hitter. Oh, and 2 to Septek. That one high and outside.
Ewing has a chance to have a quick inning here.
Indeed they do. It's only been about, we're not at double-digit pitches, that's for sure. Foul ball. That one on the roof over here, I saw that one hit a brick. Espinal trying to get out of another inning unscathed here. He's only let up 2 of these 9 runs. Ooh. And cut on and miss. A beautiful breaking ball there. Gets Septek swinging, and that is the first strikeout of the game for anybody in the Northstars lineup.
He went fishing on that one.
Oh, absolutely he did. Ewing trying to come back up and cut into this 7-run lead. They're known for comebacks. Stay tuned here for the last 6 outs here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
New Jersey is home to the best public schools in the nation, and that didn't happen by accident. It's the result of parents, educators, and communities working together year after year to give our students a world-class education, no matter the challenge. Because parents and educators know that with a shared commitment to our public schools, our children can learn, grow, and thrive. And together, we can keep New Jersey's public schools the best in the nation.
Spring sports season is here, which means practices, games, tournaments, and a lot more time in the car. And with rising gas prices, those trips to the field can really add up. At Team Toyota, we're the MVP of MPG, with a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas. We've got the right option for you to drive. Plus, our award-winning service and collision centers will help keep you in the game. Team Toyota, ready for wherever the season takes you. Stop in today or visit teamlanghorn.com.
Right fielder, number 22, Tommy Ordini.
Top of the 6th inning here, as Tommy Ordini is here to lead things off as the Devils are down by 7. Ordini, as he takes that first pitch there outside. He's 0 for 2 on the day, flew out to the center fielder, and he struck out earlier as well. One 1-0 pitch to him. That one inside, 2-0. Coming into this inning, this top of the 6th, Alonso had 72 pitches. That one in there for a strike. He still works through here. He's pitched well. He's had a few hiccups, but other than that, he has pitched very well.
Yes, he has. He's done a very good job.
That one up high there. 3-1 count here now to the Ewing leadoff guy in this top of the 6th inning. 3-1. That one left alone as well. Ball 4. Take your base, Tommy Ordini. And now coming up, Zach Greener.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 11, Zach Greener.
Greener, it was a ground out to the shortstop the last time he was up, but he did reach base in that 2nd inning and came around to score as well.
Yeah, reached base on an error.
He did. Alonso takes a long look at the runner at first. Fires that one in there. Strike 1. Ordini taking a solid lead out there. Alonso took a long peek, the pitch, and that one fouled off, heading back towards the softball field.
No softball today, though, just lacrosse over there.
I think they were playing a little bit earlier. They may have been having a little practice go around there to those softball girls.
It looks like lacrosse is over.
Yeah, they just ended, I believe. I was kind of peeking over there whenever we had a stoppage in play. 0-2. Looked like everybody wanted that one to be called strike 3, but nevertheless, here we are inside. 1-2. Two and 2 now. Greener gets through this at bat. It's going to be Wilfrey Rodriguez, and then top of the order.
Alonso trying to get him to reach for that one.
We've seen a couple guys go fishing. We just saw it last inning with Septak, and then Ewing. They haven't been swinging all over the place, but ground ball here. 6, 4, 3. They can't get the double play there, but they do get the out at second. It's a fielder's choice there for Greener. A 6-4 fielder's choice, but a fielder's choice nonetheless.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Wilfrey Rodriguez.
And now Wilfrey Rodriguez stepping back up. He had a ground out to the third baseman the last time we saw him. He did reach base in that second inning and that one ground ball over to third, going at it again. This time 5-4-3. No chance at that one. That one out of play. So it's another fielder's choice. Back-to-back fielder's choices there off the gloves for the Northstars. But that one, Farr was unable to get a handle on that one, and it ends up out of play. So you can give Wilfrey Rodriguez second base, and Mason Chisholm now has a runner in scoring position.
Left fielder number 13, Mason Chisholm.
Chisholm, the guy with both of those RBIs.
But Nottingham did a good job getting the out.
They did.
The lead runner.
Absolutely, they did. No panic there shown from Gaglione, the third baseman. Alonso taking his time getting the pitch here. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. That one fouled off. Oh, and 1 to Wilfrey Rodriguez.
This is Chisholm.
Oh, yeah, Chisholm, excuse me. Rodriguez is on second.
Yes.
Next pitch is for a ball. One and one count, runner in scoring position is Wilfrey Rodriguez, as I drop my pen. And going back over, throwing over. We've seen Alonso do that a couple of times here. It seems like he worries a lot about the runners, especially when they get into scoring position.
I don't know why. It's up 9-2.
Wind gust here as Alonso fires. No dice. 2-1 now here. I kind of agree with you, though, Joe. I think he should just focus on the task at hand right now.
Just get the outs. That's more important.
Like if this was like maybe a one-run game, it might be a little bit more imperative to take a look back at the runner at second. As the runner moves over to third here, 3-1 count.
I think sometimes they're young kids. They lose the concentration when they worry about the guy on base.
Right.
And, concentrate on the batter. Outs are more important than pickoffs.
Fly ball looping over to the third baseman. What a catch there over there. Nick Caglione just sticks his glove out there, and it falls right in there, and he gets the third out for the Northstars before that could really become a problem. And now the Northstars looking to add some more insurance runs here going into the bottom of the 6th. If they put up 3, it's all over. Let's see if they could do so here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Spring sports season is here, which means practices, games, tournaments, and a lot more time in the car. And with rising gas prices, those trips to the field can really add up. At Team Toyota, we're the MVP of MPG, with a huge selection of new and certified Toyota models, hybrid, electric, or gas. We've got the right option for you to drive. Plus, our award-winning service and collision centers will help keep you in the game. Team Toyota, ready for wherever the season takes you. Stop in today or visit teamlanghorne.com.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
It's the bottom of the 6th inning here on the campus of Nottingham at Northstars Field, and they got a 7-run lead here trying to add on more. As previously stated beforehand, not to put any jinxes out there, but if they put 3 up there, then the game is over. Ewing does get mercy ruled. However, if they get through this inning, Ewing does have one more chance. And Joe, again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but Ewing have been cardiac kids pretty much this entire
you're right,
season.
they have. That's right. Be interesting to see, that's for sure.
And we'll see if we do get the chance to see that. As leading things off here is going to be the first baseman, Nolan Farr. It's going to go Farr, Formica, and El Nagar. Cut on, popped up on the infield here, and it looks like Espinal is going to make the play himself, and he does. To make that nice little pop out.
Yeah. That's 5 in a row now for Ewing.
I'll tell you what, he's come out here and he's absolutely done the job that he needs to do. He hasn't necessarily shoved, but he's come out here and been very, very solid. So
Yeah, he's done a solid job, you're right.
Luis Espinal, you're doing quite well keeping your team in this, because honestly it has been him. Like, don't let the score fool you. Ewing is really right there with how they've been playing, as that one is laced down the line foul. But Ewing hasn't played all too horrible. It's just been good pitching, clutch pitching at the end of the Northstars there to get out of the jams that they find themselves in.
Yeah, Alonso's done a good job, let's say, getting out of his jams.
It's like because they're lucky that they had the first inning that they did, because if they didn't, this game would just now be getting tied.
You are right.
0-1 here to Formica. And that one off the helmet. That's the 3rd time he's been plunked. And again, probably leading the state at this point in hit by pitches, not just the county.
Second baseman, number 21, Braden Elnagar.
And now Braden Elnagar steps up there. He wore that one off the helmet. Thankfully, nobody's chucking 95 over in these parts, and he's okay, just able to shake that one off.
Charlie not happy with it a little bit over there. I think he's looking into the Ewing dugout, saying that Formica's been hit 3 times.
Well, I think Nottingham themselves, as Formica takes off, line drive. He almost got hit again. Formica almost drilled in the back of the head with that line drive, as El Nagar tries to murder his teammate as he advances to second base.
Now batting the center fielder, number 8, Luca Gaglione.
It is a 4-3 putout for him in that right. But now back up, somebody who's reached base on all 3 plate appearances today, Luca Gaglione. Would you believe me if I said the last time he was hit by a pitch? As Formica advances on the wild one. And as solid as Espinal has been coming out of the pen here for the Blue Devils, really the only problem has been that hit by pitch.
Yeah.
He finds himself in jams, he gets out of it, he finds himself with tough batters up, he gets out of it, but he just can't keep the ball away from the body. It's a 1-0 count to the leadoff man. He takes that one just a touch outside there for ball 2. Two-0 pitch here to Gaglione. Left upstairs again. I'm almost half tempted to give the player of the game right now to Luke Formica just for eating.
Get hit 3 times?
Yeah, and then eating one off the helmet for his last one. Called that one a strike. 3-1 here to the leadoff man, Gaglione. Espinal gets the pitch he likes. Takes a look over at the runner and fires. Ground ball over to Grieg. Backhanded stop. What a play there, Ryan Gregg.
Nice job.
And just like that, the inning is over, and the Ewing Blue Devils have 3 outs to play with and they got 7 runs to try to make up, Joe. It's a tall mountain to climb, but this is the team that can do it if there's anybody in the county that can.
Well, that's their MO. They've come from behind.
We got that top of the 7th coverage action here for you on the WBCB Sports Network. Stay tuned, everybody.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Number 4 is at left field now.
It's a new arm out there for the Northstars to close things out as Nolan Farr checks into the game here.
Nolan Farr.
He will be finishing things out here for the Northstars.
Leading off the Blue Devils, the catcher, number 4, Michael Gamboa Ordini.
Gamboa Ordini to lead things off. He was the man who started this game for the Blue Devils and had that unfortunate first inning. And I say unfortunate because Gamboa Ordini is usually one of the more consistent guys on this Ewing team. It's not something that you see from him to get shelled like that. But honestly, Joe, that's just baseball. That just goes to show you anything could happen in this lovely sport.
Yep.
And that one lined into the gap. That one's going to get
hole.
down. That one cut off beautifully there by the right fielder. It stops Gamboa Ordini from getting extra bases there. But the Cardiac Kids back at it with a great start to this top of the 7th with a base hit there. And now Sam Simpkins is stepping up to the plate.
Number 1, Sam Simpkins.
Simpkins truly is a spark plug. He struck out the last time he was up. 1 for 3 on the day so far for now the shortstop was the catcher. Takes a look over at Gamboa Ordini. That one in there for a strike. Farr takes a look again. Fires. Ground ball, base hit again.
Here they come.
Simpkins with his second single of the game. That advances Gamboa Ordini up, excuse me. And now, no outs here for the Blue Devils. Here comes Jake Bush.
Now batting the third baseman, number 9, Jake Bush.
You know, he can't tie it with one swing of the bat here, but he could definitely change the outcome.
Well, he just wants to keep this inning alive.
We saw Nottingham explode early. Is this a sign that Ewing is about to explode here late?
This would be a historic comeback if they could pull it off.
It's 2 straight singles, one off Gamboa Ordini's bat, the other one off of Simpkins' bat, and that leads Jake Bush to this at-bat right here. Pickoff attempt, never mind, he just faked him out. Gets Gamboa Ordini running back into second there. Simpkins has a huge lead with nobody holding him on there at first. And the pitch from Farr. Fired in there, strike 1.
And once again, right now, Farr's main job is get the batter out. Work the batter.
Let the defense do the job behind you. That's all you got to worry about. Is that one? It's the touch outside, it looked like, as Nolan Farr trying to shut things down here after Alex Alonso pitched a very, very solid 6 innings. 2-1 is fouled up. We could probably make a play on that one, Joe, but we're in a building.
Take me till tomorrow to get over there. What are you kidding me?
Joe, if you lay out, you could have caught that. Actually, who are we kidding? That's Brienne's ball. First and second, 2-2 is the count here. Taking a quick step off was far. Coming set. He fires. And back pick there. The ball doesn't sneak into center. It almost does. El Nagar doing a great job hustling to not let that happen. Full count. The pitch. Outside ball 4. Disaster start to this inning for Nottingham as the bases are now loaded with no outs. And possibly the best bat of the game so far for Ewing that isn't Mason Chisholm. Sam Leibowitz is up at the plate. A little surprised that the infield isn't playing a little bit more in here to try to prevent a run from scoring. I mean, they do have 7 runs to give, but still.
I think they just want an out, Ryan. Just get it out. It all starts with 1 out.
Second pitch of the at-bat is also left outside. Two 2-0 here with no outs.
Farr's pitched a lot so far this season, so he's been in some situations.
Finds his zone there that time. 2-1 now for the big righty. That one ground ball gets through! And that one's going to plate 2 as Leibowitz comes through with a massive 2-run RBI. And here come those Blue Devils. Not to steal the quote from Joe O'Gorman, but here come those Blue Devils.
Now batting the first baseman, number 8, Ryan Gregg.
And now Ryan Gregg, possibly the second or third best bat today before Ewing steps up. This is where they really started to heat things up earlier on, too. Leibowitz, Gregg, then afterwards it was Greener that came through, and Wilfrey Rodriguez. 1-0 now to the first baseman, Gregg. As it gets a little chillier out there, we're going to see if that does anything for any one of these squads. 1-1 now. We came into this game, had to be pushing 60 degrees outside. Now we're getting down to the tail end of things. Sun's going down, wind's gusting. Feels like 47 out there right now. 1-1 pitch.
Last time up, I had WW for Gregg. Wasn't watching.
Well, just so you know, for I believe the last time he was up. Actually, you know what? I don't even have anything.
It's not good.
Great
Both
ground ball. That one went off the glove of the pitcher far. And here comes another run, rounding second and scoring is Jake Bush. And Ewing refuses to die.
Don't count him out just yet.
Now batting the right fielder, number 22, Tommy Ordini.
And now Tommy Ordini stepping up to the plate now. He's out in right, and we're going to have a quick little mound meeting here.
Ryan, we've been surrounded by greatness all day here. Not only do we have Mercer County's top scorekeeper here with us, we have our Hollywood-bound videographer up there making sure the pictures are all good. And then we got the award-winning Brianne O'Neill over there next to you, producing everything.
Yeah, I got to tell you what, when I'm surrounded by this many stars, it makes it hard for me to run the show around here. But
yes, don't put me in that group.
Did you know? I mean, yes. It's insane. We got future Hollywood, an award winner, and then just Joe O'Gorman. All I got to do is say Joe O'Gorman, and people know how important that one is.
Yeah, that's right.
If I say Joe O'Gorman, they're like, where?
Yeah.
They want a picture.
Yeah.
I even want a picture with the great Joe
Brianne
O'Gorman.
was honored by the National Football Foundation this year. With
Yes,
the
she was.
Tony Persicelli Award.
And a well-deserved one at that
Yes,
as
it
well.
was. Yes, it was.
Ordini looking to play hero as that first one's in there for a strike. We've seen the last couple of guys step up and play hero. Leibowitz played hero a second ago. Greg stepped up and played hero. And now it's up to Ordini. 4 runs to go until this one's tied. Ordini shows a bunt, and he lays down a good one, making Farr come off the mound. They finally get the first out of the inning there, but both runners advance again, and now they got 2 in scoring position. It was a great play getting off the mound there, making the play from Farr. But either way, Zach Greener is now up at the dish here.
Zach Greener.
And he's got 2 runners in scoring position. He's got a chance to make this one very interesting.
Yeah, it would get interesting with a single here.
Anything in the outfield possibly scores both runners. And that one gets behind him. No advance there from either runner. Great defense back there from Austin Wright. The pitch from Farr. That one just caught the outside part of the plate. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out for the Blue Devils. That one left low. Wilfrey Rodriguez on deck here for the Blue Devils. Left upstairs.
Oof.
It's not what you need to see right now if you're a fan of the Northstars.
It's getting a little itchy.
And that one full count pitch here. Cut on and
Staying
fouled.
alive. Sailed that one over the Nottingham dugout.
The fight's still on for the Blue Devils here late. The pitch. Left
Oof.
inside.
Everybody wanted that one in white, that's for sure.
I'm not even wearing white, and I thought that one was in there.
Now batting the second baseman, number 2, Wilfrey Rodriguez.
But now Wilfrey Rodriguez steps up to the plate here, and the bases remain loaded. First pitch in there for a strike.
That was a good pitch.
He's probably looking fastball there, so it was a good thing to just kind of loop one in there, see what he's looking at. Coming out of the windup now with the bases loaded, as that one fouled up over here, almost hit our scorekeeper if it wasn't for that netting.
Far's ahead of him now. Now comes the pitch. Got to put him away.
0-2 count here, 1 out.
If you have a pitch you can tease him with on the outside of the plate, throw it.
We've seen that nice little curveball or slider that he's got a couple of times. Wouldn't be surprised if we see that one here, 0-2. That one was tailing outside, it looked like.
That was a good pitch.
It was a better swing on the side of Wilfrey Rodriguez to fight
got
that
it.
off.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, we've seen a couple of counts get to 0-2, 1-2, and these kids just fight. Both sides have been really good. They've been stingy with strikeouts. We've seen a lot of walks and a lot of really patient at-bats here.
Yeah, you got to give Ewing credit. Even, they could have packed it in after the first inning.
That one outside. Yeah, they kept fighting,
They've
and
hung tough.
Now they're in a position here to where I doubt they're going to get it here off the bat of Wilfrey Rodriguez, but one swing ties it up.
We just lost the scoreboard.
It'll be
There
back.
it
It pops in and out, I've noticed. And swung on and missed. What an off-speed pitch there from Farr. as Rodriguez goes down.
It's a big out.
Now batting.
And
left
now
fielder
it's
number
up to the
13,
leadoff
Mason
hitter,
Chisholm.
Mason Chisholm. Mason is the leadoff hitter here for the Blue Devils today. That one in there for a strike. Looked like he was taken all the way on that one.
Got to give Farr some credit here. He's kind of bore down after he got himself in a little bit of a mess here.
Bases loaded. Only 4 runs now separate the North Stars and the Blue Devils. But the Devils are down to their last strike with their last out here. Farr, he got his pitch. He fires. That one outside, left alone from Chisholm. Looking to close things out here, Nolan Farr. The pitch. Line drive to the right fielder, started in, and then he steps back, and he got it. Well, Joe, it was almost a little bit of a heart attack here for the North Stars to end it, but a line drive out off of the bat of Mason Chisholm, and it finds the glove of Gabe Bittner, and the North Stars find themselves back in the win columns.
Here.
They did survive, as Ewing has to go back to the drawing board after winning 2 in a row. What a game we just witnessed here, Joe.
It got interesting, that's for sure. Didn't start out that way, Ryan, but Ewing made a game of it. Got to give both teams credit.
Indeed you do. As Nottingham does walk away after a dominant start, they proved that they could hold on to wins here at North Star Field at the campus in Nottingham. Thank you to the sponsors who made today's game possible. That'd be Team Toyota, the Capital Health System, Revere Restaurant, Kessler Dermatology, New Jersey Education Association, Haldeman Ford, the Hamilton Township Education Association,
Rock and roll was being born.
and Saul Funeral Homes. For my color commentator Joe O'Gorman, for Ava Fife giving you the best shots you've ever seen, for Brianne O'Neill making this stream possible, I've been Ryan Baxter saying so long with a final score 9-5 North Stars. We'll have that player of the game interview live up on the YouTube page right after the broadcast of this game. Stay tuned for that. But so long, have a good night everybody. We're again 9-5 North Stars over the Blue Devils.